Hello everybody! Welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, already you guys have been at it. Thank you so much, Cupcake, for lurking and for donating to the Dakimakura Fund. Hi Gazbang! Hi Kui! Oh my goodness. All of my favorite beans. Oh, beautiful. So, today we're gonna try once more to venture into the beautiful world of wonderful indie games, and hope that they work for me. I think they might, but who knows? It's hard to say sometimes. Especially since, we all know my computer, sucks. But, I also want you guys to know, I'm thinking of hosting a charity stream on Monday, but I also don't know if I'm going to do it. 'Cause here's the thing, Monday will be the 1-year anniversary of, Pearl's death. For those of you who don't know, Pearl was my little cat. She's actually in the background over here on this side. And I really want to do something nice for her little death anniversary, but I'm also terrified that I'm gonna be too sad. Because I cry about her all the time. So, yeah, I've still not really decided if I'm going to do it. I can help if you need, Daisy. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I can do it. You know, the idea would be, we play a bunch of cat-themed games. I have a couple. And there would be an opportunity to donate to the Humane Society, and we'd set ourselves a little goal or to donate to the Humane Society on account of the Humane Society is where I got Pearl. And at the end, I would at the end would weirdly be a little face reveal of me on account of there's a video I would want to end the stream with of Pearl, and it's extremely cute and sweet, and like it's definitely my favorite like little memory I have of her, but I can't be clipped out of it. I'm too in there. So you guys would end up seeing my face, which is fine. I don't really care. But like I said, I might be too sad to do that. So I still haven't decided. Yeah, I was going to suggest playing Stray for commemoration with smiles. Yeah, you know, like, I don't have it, but John was like, I'll buy it for you if that's what you want to do. And I was like, don't waste your money. And he was like, I'm gonna be rich soon. So I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably know closer to the day how I'm feeling about it. But if I'm feeling too sad about it, we might just try to save it for her birthday in December. Oh, thank you, Noctis. That's so sweet of you. Heck yeah, we're getting so close to the Daki. It's bonkers. But yeah, so if not, you know, the 6th of September, then we'll do it the 23rd of December. Of course, thank you. Cause that's not her birthday. Nobody knows her birthday, but that was her gotcha day. So we have it listed as her birthday on her little tombstone. So that's something to think about, something to consider, something to push me into doing if you guys really want to do it. Cause if you guys really want to do it, I will. But I might be sad. So I just wanted to let you guys know. And today we're going to be doing more Ukraine bundle, baby. So I was thinking of starting out with this one. It's like an adventure-y puzzle game, based around like art. Thank you, Nut. Oh my god. You earned so many freaking points, it's bonkers. So I don't know, it just looks really moody and sweet and like cool. So I thought, let's try this one and see how we do, because as we all know, my computer hates me, so we'll see. But yeah, that's what's been going to my little Daisy brain pan, you know. Cause I love my baby even when she's not here. Access is denied. What? Access is denied. Why are you denying me access? I own this game, baby. I own it, I installed it. Don't deny me access. That's just rude. Please work. Oh god. Yo! Okay. Desktop audio on. Background music off. Let's go! Oh, let's see if it's actually gonna work. It's playing hard to get because it wants your attention, Daisy Senpai. You know, understandable. Yo, this bitch loud. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna wait for the program to respond. Because it sounds like stuff's happening. Oh, yo, it did it. It pulled through. Okay. Those are some options, baby. We're gonna turn the music down just a little bit. Okay. Cause boy, that was loud. You know? And you guys let me know if I need to turn it up. Oops. I'm messing with the sound in OBS, so it was like, what are you doing? Okay. That ought to be okay. Let me guys know if it's not okay. I'll try to fix it. But, let's start. Let's do it. We got in. First obstacle overcome. Now it just has to work from the menu, which is the second obstacle. Hacker voice, Daisy's in. I did it. It was all me, baby. There is nothing more vast than the blank canvas. It is a place before the birth of an idea, pulled out from infinity. More like pulled out of the disgusting depths of my brain. It is within the canvas that a search takes place. For direction? Depending on what type of art you do, for era, never mind. For meaning? More like pulled from the disgusting depths of my brain. Me, a horror artist. That's a mood. For identity. When was the last time you looked into today, if you're saying that a canvas is like infinity, I'm an artist. I look into I do it all the freaking time. Info. Use your cursor to hover over and click on areas to navigate through the world. Click on the menu button to save your progress, load another save, adjust the sound, or exit the journey. Use this button to access the menu.
What is this strange place? I don't remember how I got here. Some parts of this world are without color, and some parts are visible. But the rest of it is like a void. I can almost detect there's more here. I can't see it, but I can feel it. Almost like I don't have the capacity to see. Just yet.
Info. Pages will be added to your journal as you progress. Use this button to access the journal. Okay. So, what's up? Is there anything behind me? Nope. Nope. Nothing behind me. Nothing to the sides of me. Okay. Real talk, I already dig the voice acting, direction, and the ambiance. Good mixing and such. Yeah, I mean, I think this voice actress, I think they mentioned that she was in Firewatch and Life is Strange. I've not played Life is Strange on account of it's like 6 old French dudes like trying to figure out what it means to be a gay American teenage girl. And it's like, oh, I don't know if I'm into that. You know what I'm saying?
Follow the clues I've left for you. They will lead to the key that will take you out of the wasteland. I speak through words as well as symbols. Through words, you will understand with your mind. Through symbols, you understand with your heart. The invisible.
Oh, this voice acting, no. Okay, Daisy, that description, holy shit. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You know? Like, the game developers are like 6 old French dudes, and they're like, John Cena. Oh, I see. This is just literally a rehashing of what. Well, if smell is included in this, then The Rock is also here. Not Rock, The Rock. Difference. One is very cool, and the other is weirdly Republican. The Rock is weirdly Republican. Later, yo, items you pick up will be added to your inventory. Items can be used on objects in the world to open new passages. Some items can be combined with others to make new items. Okay, and use this button to access your inventory. Okay. Okay. Una camera. A concept camera. Ew. I really like this so far. Listen. Yo, I'm gonna... Oh, give me this. Ticket with the word listen. Okay, so they're teaching me how to interact. Okay. Okay. Do you want to use clues? I'm an idiot, so we're gonna say yes. Yo, Ditto, it kind of reminds me of the sort of experimental game I'd love to make one day. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I mean, I really want to make some point and clicks. Yo, I have such a deep, abiding affinity for point and clicks. You know, like, ooh, he's so tasty.
I'm in a different world now. In this one I can see everything. It feels different. The colors are so vivid.
Yo, this is beautiful. I'm sitting here poised ready to leap out the window when the Amazon driver pulls up because last time he just dumped my package on the front step. Good luck, Gasbag. I believe in you. I believe in you. Yo. This is why I wanted to play this game, because the freaking... Oh! Capture concept. Refine concept. Create reality. But I haven't a paintbrush yet. Okay. Because look at how gorgeous this game looks, you know? Oh. No, I don't need a clue yet. I'm gonna look around before tickets. The gate is locked. Find a way through it. There's a thing that says rebirth there. So that's interesting. But yeah, I really wanted to play this because look at how gorgeous it is, you know? Can I knock on the door? No, I can't. 33, eh? Can I pick up this thing? No, I can't. Okay. Plus, love birds tweeting. Hello, birds tweeting. How you doing? How's your day? Oh, and now there's little... It's so pretty, and the sound design and voice acting and the visuals are all coming together so nicely. I agree. And the bonkers thing about this is, this bitch is $4. This bitch is $4. Okay. So, I don't want to pull out my camera just yet, because like I said, I don't have a paintbrush. And I want to make sure... I mean, I don't know if I have everything to... Will return. Closed for something we will return. Why do I get the feeling none of these people are gonna return? Oh, okay. Camera. Listen to the voice within. Doors will open. Card with the picture of
Birds symbolize the soul across many belief systems. Carl Jung once said, "What use now is his lofty perch and his wide horizon, when his own dear soul is languishing in prison?" Lately, this is how I've been feeling. Trapped.
I mean, I'm sure Carl Jung is a lovely dude, but I do not know why you would not use Maya Angelou's caged bird. You know? I know why the caged bird sings. I mean, it's... and the caged bird sings with a fearful trill, of things unknown but longed for still, and the cry is heard on a distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. Like, come on. That's just fucking fantastic, you know? Let me knock! Let me knock! Let me knock! The caged bird sings. Hear the absolutely off it shit shrieking that cockatoos do. You ain't wrong. Oh, there's something here. It's a table.
Listen to the voice within. Doors will open.
Oh, and then fire. It said I can combine blue ashes. Okay, I have blue ashes now. Huh. I can probably... Oh! I'm probably making paint with this blue memory. The memory is blue because it's feeling trapped. and blue is typically a color associated with sadness. And so that's the basis for our blue paint. Yum yum! Delicious! Canvas wrapped with blue string. Can I? Nope. I can't light that one on fire, baby. Okay. Okay. Maybe some things only become look-atable. Oh, pardon me. Once you've picked up the other things you need, you know? Like... No. Well, I've got canvas. I've got powder for paint, presumably. Now all I need is a brush. Although, have you ever seen professional, professional finger painters? Holy shit. They work so big, and their work looks so, like, gorgeous when they're done. It's like, this bitch did it with her ding-dang fingers. You know? Let me in. I want in. Let me in. Is there anything in this barrel? No. Find the way through it. There's a weird little symbol-y thing there. These lofty perches, wide horizon, they lead us to how the village. The soul across many belief systems. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, so, this is why we put on hints. There might be something of interest near one of the tall trees. Okay. This is a tall tree. Oh! I didn't realize I could go closer. Okay. So 1, paint the chair blue. 2, crate and barrel. 3, canvas in the barrel. I have the canvas from the barrel. So I have to paint that chair blue. This chair. No, look at the blue chair. Oh, I see. Paint to brush. Okay. Always remember to push your chairs back in. And then... So I have the paintbrush. I have... Okay, so where's the arrow pointing down? Arrow pointing downward. Or any arrow. I feel like this sounds silly, but I love how the blue metal chairs look. There's just something about it. It's extremely cozy, if I'm gonna be honest. That's the type of chair you want on your own ding-dang porch, you know what I'm saying? Arrow pointing down. Arrow pointing down. It is! Cozy's the perfect word for it. Heck, yeah. Huh. Ooh, okay. Arrow, huh? Arrow, huh? Okay. Oh! This has a birdcage on it, and it's a blue door. Okay, I shall remember that for future. Yeah. So maybe I have to... No, I think I have to combine something with the ashes to make this paint. Out to lunch. Oh! There you are, you motherfucker. I found you. There you are. Paint jar filled with liquid.
When there are influences that keep you from hearing your true voice, that is the wasteland. There is a reference in these notes to the wasteland. I remember reading a lecture where Joseph Campbell spoke about the wasteland as a theme in mythology. It was a place where people believed in things they did not really believe, and did things that were against their true nature. Could this be what the notes refer to?
So, for you guys who don't know, Joseph Campbell was the guy who looked at a bunch of stories and myths from the ancient world and put together this idea of the hero's journey. And the wasteland is a step in the hero's journey where, like she said, the main character is acting against their true nature.
The process of making paint in this world seems to symbolize how ideas become reality. Ideas, or concepts, are captured through the camera, like how the mind captures ideas, and then is represented as a symbol on the picture card. Then the lighter is used to refine the idea, similar to how an idea must be transformed from its purely conceptual state into something that exists in the real world.
Okay. I guess let's get painting, huh? Let's paintbrush with blue paint, and then we put it on the canvas. No, the canvas is still rolled up. We probably have to find a place to set it down. So this table, can we no longer interact with that table? Oh, maybe the way to unlock this cage is to paint it with the paintbrush. Because the paintbrush represents... Nope, never mind. Because the blue paintbrush represents the feeling of being trapped and unlocking yourself. As if it were. Don't ding hints. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. I have the things. The paintbrush is primed. It's ready. It's rearing to go, baby. It's ready and it's rearing. It's steady and I'm steering. That also has the cage on it. Is this just the barrel? Yeah. Okay. Primed and ready. Ready to paint. Ready to punch. Whatever the situation deems necessary. Hello. Maybe paint this lock? A doinkish. No. That's okay. Close, we roll a turn. Will you though? Are you gonna? There's cages on each and every one of these frickin' mailboxes. Which is a weird motif to have on a mailbox, you know? I gotta figure out how to get the string off of the canvas. Combine it with the... Uh-oh. We'll continue looking for a little bit, and then we'll, do a big give up and ask for a hint. If I can't figure it out. Because, guys, I've got a brain like a frickin' dodo bird, you know? Dodo bird brain. Oh! Ho ho! I'm painting my own escape. I see. I have painted it open. And now reality has shifted.
The painting became real. It became part of the world.
Hey, Chalk Zone! Chalk Zone!
Painting in that passageway reminds me of an essay I once read about creating a new reality. At any moment, we can choose to be passive receivers of reality, or choose to create a reality of our own.
I guess I can't go back. I ran out of paint. No, I still have paint. Ho ho! I can go back. Hoo hoo! We getting fancy up in here. We fancy bitches.
When was the last time you remained silent and still enough to hear the voice within? It will guide you to the key. I keep finding these notes that refer to the voice within. If I were to draw from my studies reading Carl Jung, I would say this voice within refers to the soul, the heart, or the unconscious. Jung argued that the unconscious had a profound influence on the lives of individuals. Those who ignored their unconscious ran into frustrations and suffering.
I mean, you know, it's definitely a game that has a lot to say, you know? And I appreciate that. Sometimes I think games can get a little existential when it comes to art, because art isn't just a deep expression of self, it's also an exploration of the world around you. It's also a way to communicate with people, you know? So to say art is purely like this one specific exploration of self isn't, I would say is only part of the equation. But I appreciate that the game is exploring that, you know? Boop poo. Let me in. Let me in, coach. Deliver. Out of order. I have a feeling we're gonna paint that fucker in order. We're just gonna note that right off. Okay, so we don't know where the paint thinner is. But the canvas is on the table, and the brush is on the ladder. It's kind of whack how whenever I see games about art in an existential way, it tends to feel strangely romanticized. Not poorly, just strangely. Yeah, exactly. Because art is an expression of self, but art isn't the only expression of... Well, visual art, shall we say, isn't the only expression of self. There are other avenues of art, like music and writing and film, you know? So, to say that visual art is the purest, like, way to get in touch with your unconscious isn't necessarily true. And some people aren't getting in touch with their unconscious when they do art. You know? Like, not all art is deeply conceptualized. Sometimes, you know, you're drawing a bear because you like bears. You think they're cute. Or sometimes you're like drawing two people boinking because you like people boinking. And sometimes you draw characters doing cute things because you're like, it's summer and I want to draw characters doing cute things. You know, not every piece of art is an expression of the soul. You know, sometimes it's an expression of just wanting to express a feeling, or to express your sexuality or to express, like, how much you like cute and cuddly bears. You know, expression is expression. There's so many things to express in so many ways. Exactly. So while I understand what the game is saying and what the game is sort of like going for, I do agree that it is deeply romanticized. You know? So far it is deeply romanticized. Although, it's gorgeous, so it can also do whatever the fuck it wants. That's how the world works, right? If you're gorgeous, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Okay. So this in and of itself is a painting behind there. This is empty. It says so. You know, there's also the old adage, you know, the blue curtain represents sadness and depression and blah blah blah, and sometimes a blue curtain's a blue curtain. It's all intent and interpretation aren't necessarily always the same thing, you know? And they shouldn't be, because sometimes people intend things that just fucking suck. Or sometimes people interpret things that are just terrible, you know? And, like, it's one of those things where I know, don't ding dong, I'm trying to do a big thing. It's one of those things where, you know, I might draw a bear because I like bears, and someone sees it and they interpret it as like the intense struggle between man as we see him, you know, this civilized, otherworldly sort of like presence on Earth, versus man in nature who is merely just an animal, you know? And that person might be like, oh, this work is so deep. And you might be like, I drew it because I think bears are cute. Or vice versa. You could draw a bear and be like, this represents the struggle between man and nature and God. And somebody could look at it and be like, haha, I like his cute bear. You know? So it's like, I love to see games about other forms of art honesty, like explored in the same way I see games that tend to be about what we say painting is. It's almost exhausting sometimes how people declare the definition of something instead of allowing it to be an interpretation. It's something that comes up so much in fine art, it kills me. Yeah, a lot of people think once they have found meaning in something, that is the only meaning that can be found in that thing. It's like, ooh, girl. Interpretations, so long as you have evidence for it in the piece itself, you can interpret anything you fucking want. Like, you can't say, oh, this piece about a bear is about how, you know, ducks are being treated unfairly, and it's like, that has nothing to do with this piece. There's nothing about ducks and justice in this piece. You know? But as long as, you know, you can point to evidence in the piece and say, this can be interpreted in this way because of this evidence, yeah, bitch, that's a valid interpretation. That was a weird way to word that last message on my part, by the way. You're good. You're so Gucci. Okay, so, even though this is painted, it's not considered real yet. Gimme, gimme. I want it. I want it. Give it. Getting coastal in here. Getting kizzity coastal. Yo, it's so dark, I can't see nothing. Oh shit. I haven't saved it all. I forgot I had to. A fallen tree is blocking the doorway. Find a way to get through. This crowbar. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. It will not allow me. Ah, here we go. Brush is in the plant, paint is on the ladder, and canvas is in the barrel under the potted, under this. Okay. So... Oh, I probably need the crowbar to get into that. So, let me up, coach. Paint jar with liquid, baby. Okay. And then... What was the other thing? The brush isn't the plant. Redeemed horrible accent. What horrible accent will I regale you with today? Oh, I know, les franches. Oui, oui, bonjour, bonjour, queen. Thank you so much for the accent, yes. We are going through some art. Is a beautiful art. It's a beautiful game about you know, this is the French, yes. Oui, oui, croissant. Oui, oui, croissant. Baguette. Les Eiffel Tower. Oui, oui. Where is this plant? If pardon-moi, if my French becomes this German on account of I am another European. I am a Daisy doing a horrible accent. Where is this? ¿Qué pasa? Pardon-moi. I do not speak le French. My sister, she speaks le French. She shall be so upset with me. She speaks le French. Let me through, yes? Daisy, I think the day you do a New York accent for that redeem is the day I need to arrange my funeral. Because it will actually kill me. Oh, yes. I can see. Les French is français. For les French, you just do a lot of yes? You just do a lot of when you speak. This is les French. This is François. This is français. Parlez-vous? Parlez-vous français? Croissant? The horrible accent is just the best redeem. Oh, thank you, Goblin Queen. Thank you so much. Oh, my lovely beams. Oh my goodness, pamplemousse. Oh, I see. There was more. See what I said about it becoming German? Oui, oui, croissant. Keep it soft. Keep it soft. So that it remains French.
Each world yields to the power of its own color. That note indicates what I've started to notice. Each world seems to have its own color theme in the items I pick up, and each world uses a different color of paint. Blue was the primary color for the alley cafe, red for that ornate house, and green for this foggy cliffside.
Ah, oui, oui. Bonsoir, mon ami. Yo, yeah, mon ami. Ah, yes, a joke only I shall understand. Unless someone else has seen the Oran High School Host Club. Yes?
Empty your cup. Clear your mind from noise and distractions, and your path will be revealed.
Affrouche, effrouche les flammes. Oui, oui, croissant, baguette. I speak les French. I speak les François, Français. So good. Oh. Is that Skyrim? Is this Skyrim? Eh? Oh. Growing like a plant. Oh. Beautiful. This is a toxic green, yes? This is a green, a horrible green. Oui, oui. Oh, the crowbar. The crowbar. I must use the crowbar here. Let me see. Oui, oui. Good God, did anyone start a 5-minute timer for this? It is hard to say. No. Why is it a timer? Why is it a timer when this is the most beautiful accent? Eh? Now that it is a green crowbar. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. I turned on timestamps for chat. I could just redeem it again. It wouldn't be French though, it'd be something else. Queen horrible accent is also my favorite to redeem. Partially because it's fun to try accents and see how horrible I can make them. And second, because the amount of discomfort it causes people. Oh. Huh. Is this the true canvas? Or did I just get an auxiliary canvas? Oops. Oh no, you have to... Well, I can always try the... My crowbar went away. Horrible accents is just so fun. Exactly. Exactly. They're just super funny. My brother John was like, Daisy, please don't accidentally do any ones that are horribly racist. And I'm like, what kind of a person do you take me for? Never. If I wouldn't use it in D&D, I'm not gonna use it on stream. Just so I can come back in case I need to. Ooh! Gimme you! Yum yum yum! I actually think this is a really nice sort of like... I struggle to call it gimmick, but that basically is what, like, it's a...
Chop down and clear away every tree which does not bear good fruit. Look past distractions and what is not essential, and your path will be revealed. The messages I'm getting from this world seem to be about clearing away obstacles in order to move forward and find a new path. I remember a story about a wise man who was pouring tea for an impatient man who had come to visit him because he wanted to know the meaning of life. The wise man kept pouring the tea, while the impatient man kept talking and asking questions, and the tea began to overflow in his cup. The impatient man protested, saying, "Stop, can't you see it's full?" And the wise man said, "Just so, like this cup, you are full of your own opinions and speculations. How can I teach you unless you first empty your cup?" I've always liked this story. To empty yourself so that you may be filled with something new.
I will say, although the voice acting is excellent, and the game is beautiful, and like the message is cool, I am just a little miffed that, like, that thing we were talking about, they're not leaving anything up to, interpretation. You know? We're essentially being told the, author's intent for what we're supposed to be getting from what the narrator is saying. Because the narrator, I mean, she's not got an incredible amount of character. I wouldn't call her fleshed out. She seems mostly just to be a very learned person with, like, no personality, which makes her more sort of like a mouthpiece for the author. And she's basically like, hey, you know how that puzzle was about opening a locked door, and then this next puzzle is gonna be about fixing a bridge? This is about finding your own path, you know? And it's like, you could let me figure that out, you know? You don't gotta hold my hand, you know? Yeah, they're not leaving anything to interpretation, which is almost ironic considering what this is doing. Yeah, exactly. You know, I wish I could be allowed to stumble. So anyways, here's what it really means. Yeah, exactly. I wish I could be allowed to stumble and be wrong.
Go where there is no path. For where there is a path, there is someone else's footsteps. Create your own path.
Oh no! The invisible are transcendentalists! Oh no! Self-reliance, guys. Don't listen to what anybody tells you. And that means if you listen to me telling you to not listen to anyone who tells you how to live your life, you're listening to someone who's telling you how to live your life. Uh-oh, the invisible are transcendentalists. Uh-oh. Ooh, uh-oh. Oh no, uh-oh. Woo! Transcendentalists are just libertarians. Uh-oh. Not my government. Uh-oh. It feels almost arrogant, this game so far. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it's like, yo. Oh my god, Daisy. Look! I tell it how it is. You ever read any, like, Thoreau or Emerson or, like, who is the Leaves of Grass guy? You know, Song of Myself and stuff. Like, that's what they're all saying. They're all like, you know, don't conform to the morals of society. Only you can define what your morals are, what is moral and good, essentially, right? And they're like... And also, this idea of self-reliance, it's such like a... Okay, most of the transcendentalists were, like, wealthy. Like, they were all from extremely wealthy families. The guy who, I think is, like, Not Emerson, it was Ralph Waldo Emerson, right? He went and, like, lived out on this lake, you know, in this cabin, and was like, I am entirely self-reliant. I stand on my own 2 feet. I march to the... Thoreau! That was him. I march to the beat of my own drum. And then, like, he's independently wealthy, he like, owns that cabin free out, because it's a cabin his dad owns, like, on land they own. He gets, like, food fucking delivered reliably to his house, which he doesn't pay for, because, again, his dad pays for it. He's fucking dressed to the nines for being out in the cabin, like, because he's rich and he can afford nice clothes that feel good. So he's, like, pulling a fucking Marie Antoinette, where he's, like, living in this fantasy of being, like, you know, a pauper, when really he's, like, this extremely wealthy person who, on his own merit, has done nothing to afford that sort of ease. You know? And then he's like, well, look at me. I stand on my own 2 feet. And you're like, yeah, on top of your dad's shoulders, and he on his father's shoulders. You're not self-reliant. You're entirely reliant on everyone who's ever come before you. You know? Oh my god. Anyway, that's my rant about transcendentalists. Hi, Kate Snipe. Thank you for donating to the Docky. You just absolutely blasted, like, half the folks I knew in art school, I'm not gonna lie to you, and also in game dev. Like, hi, Kate Snipe. Thank you for joining us in the cozy cave. Oh my goodness. I mean, from the amount of points you just donated, it seems like you've been here a while. So thank you for poking your head out of Pillow Mountain. We're talking art and transcendentalism, baby. Every self-made man ever. Oh god, I know. It drives me crazy. And then, like, okay, so what about people like me? I'm handicapped. Thank you, Cooey. Oh no! Oh no, you did it! Oh no, I have to make a Docky now! We did it! We raised it! Oh my goodness, thank you, Gates. Multiple people I knew in game dev college were on their, like, 3rd college course because they didn't know what they wanted to do and their parents kept paying for everything. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh my god. So, look for if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, you can just go down in my little about section and there's, like, a direct link to it. You can see my Twitter timeline. I'm gonna make a post later asking for... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gates. Asking for little outfit ideas. So if you've got outfit ideas for what Rock should be wearing on the Docky, get them ready, because it's funded, baby. Oh my god. Oh, beautiful. But, like, okay, so I'm handicapped, right? And I think of Hot Bug Summer, it's such a cute outfit, oh my god. So, like, I automatically need help to do things, you know? So, like, the idea of being self-reliant, it's simply not an option for me. But, like, in a way that's very clear versus, like, your average person, right? But self-reliance isn't something anyone can do. Because you have to rely on the people who raise you to keep you safe, to keep you healthy. You have to rely on the people who educate you to ensure that you have a good understanding of how the world works and how, like, and history and language. And you have to rely on, like, these systems that we have put in place, like roads and waterworks, that people had to design and build You didn't make your clothes. You didn't build your house. You didn't teach yourself whatever your native language is. You didn't fill your belly on those cold, cold nights in your childhood. Like, you have been relying on people your entire life. There's no such thing as true self-reliance. And that also comes to art. When it comes to art, if you have literally seen any art, which you have, no matter what, if you've opened your eyes, you have seen visual art, then you're being influenced by those things you're seeing. So your art is not, oh, this is purely my style. Don't try to teach me how to do these things because then you're interrupting my style. Bitch! Like, you didn't invent art. Everybody stands on the shoulders of everyone's ancestors and relies on them to help us continue to move forward. Because humanity, we don't all start over every fucking generation. We don't go from the Stone Age all the way up to the fucking internet, you know? Like, we're all standing on the shoulders of the generation which came before us. So knock it off with that self-reliance bullshit.
Detours are necessary to move forward. Lately, my life feels like it's been going down the wrong path. It's difficult finding satisfaction with the art I'm making, and the workload is quite grueling too.
That's relatable.
Like I'm stuck on a treadmill that keeps going faster and faster, and it becomes harder to keep up. What if all this busyness is just a trap, distracting me from pursuing something better?
Daisy, I respect you genuinely so much. Could you imagine if we did, though? New generation, here's your plot of land and sticks and joy. No! We don't even give them a plot of land and sticks. We just kick them out and have them do whatever. You're a baby? Enjoy the forest, idiot. Oh, so we just play Ark. Got it, exactly.
Listen to the beat of your own drum. Every artist has their own cadence. Follow it.
Guys, what did I just say about marching to the beat of your own drummer? What did I just say? Oh no,
Every
the invisible
artist has their own cadence. Pretty much all of my creative efforts have been dictated by someone else. To have my own cadence, where would I even start? I've become so used to working with other people's ideas that I have a hard time coming up with my own.
But they wouldn't even
Like, I
be
just
your own
can't
because
see
you're an
them.
amalgam of all of the
To see
people
with
you've
new
ever met.
eyes, that's such a tricky thing.
You're an amalgam of all the people you've ever met and all the people you've never met. Oh my god. Have fun roasting this game. No, I am having fun. It's a very enjoyable game. It's just, it's just transcendentalist. Oh, see you later, Satan. Oh my gosh. Oh look, the alley. So I suppose I can go back in there when I get another listen. Daisy's having fun. It's just also screams an artist. Yeah, exactly. It's a game for artists, and even though it's telling me the message it wants me to take away from it, I still am allowed to analyze and interpret the things it's saying, because sometimes intent matters and sometimes interpretation matters. They both don't matter all the time. Yeah, no. Can't go in there. Okay, there's a doorway here I haven't yet explored. I've got green paint. I've also got red paint. Oh, I suppose... Huh. Well, I am going to explore here first. That seems to be a painting that is a hallway. So I suppose I can check it out. The floor has collapsed, find a way to get across. Oh, and the red indicates which color canvas you should be putting there. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm having fun, just screams an artist. You ain't wrong. Okay. No, I still got my paintbrush. Oops. The triumph of death.
Dying to old ways of thinking and being creates a path for new life out of the wasteland.
I mean, it's funny because it's all about self-reliance and finding your own voice. And then the narrator and the invisible keep quoting other artists to inspire themselves. Like Campbell's book on the hero's journey, and Carl Jung they keep bringing up. I think if someone talked to me like this during my art school, I would hit them with my book.
The picture card speaks of dying
There's
to
Campbell
old ways
again.
to find new life. I'm reminded of something Joseph Campbell once said. Only birth can conquer death. Birth not of the old thing again, but of something new. Within the soul there must be recurrence of birth if we are to experience a rich life. I can't say that I've ever gone through a change so dramatic, but it feels like I'm getting close to something like this. Otherwise, why am I being shown all of this?
Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to leave it here. Here's the thing. Visually, love it. Gameplay wise, I like the idea that it's always the same puzzle. You have to find the paintbrush, find the paint thinner, find the pigment, and then well, it wouldn't be paint thinner, it'd be medium. Find the medium, find the pigment, find the canvas, create a new doorway for you to walk through. I love that. Yeah, it's a little heavy-handed. That's my main complaint with this game. It definitely has a heavy hand. Which I think if it was just toned down, just even slightly, the message would sink in, not on that intellectual level, not like you understanding it with words, but understanding it in the deepest part of you, you know? When I've not played The Witness, but one of the things people like about it is there's all of this storytelling within this game about walking around solving puzzles, and it's not in your face. It doesn't tell you what to think or who to side with, but you feel it deep down in your ding dang heart, what the witness is trying to tell you. And expressing it in words seems difficult, because it's such a feeling and a mood. And I feel like the search could be 10 times more powerful if it had a third of the narration. If it was just a little lighter with the message. I don't even mind the fact that we have differences of philosophy, because that's essentially what it is. Transcendentalism is an accepted life philosophy that people live by. I don't necessarily agree with it, but it's not a bad thing necessarily, but it's very didactic. It's preaching to me what I should feel. And I just want to feel, So now we're gonna play a dumbass spooky game. I am enjoying the search. We might... Oh my god, okay. We might come back to it if I'm feeling frisky, if I'm feeling footloose and fancy free. But for now, we're gonna play a Commodore 64 throwback. So I tried playing this another time. Ooh. Oh. I really hope it lets me change the settings, 'cause ooh. Hell yeah. Oh. Okay. Controls? The story so far. Yeah, okay. It seems like we can't change the size of this. I'm so sorry. Your name is Herbert Castagne, a private investigator with little in the way of this font. Tiny horror game, yeah! New contracts as of late. One day you receive a letter from a wealthy noblewoman. She pleads for your help in finding her missing daughter, Bridget Canatia. The woman tells you that she has sailed away for an uncharted isle known as Soraka with a scholarly suitor, but it has been days since she was to return. Included was some information on how to find the island, as well as advance payment with no reason to refuse. Advance payment. With no reason to refuse, you sailed off toward the supposed isle. Of course, arriving couldn't be so easy. You were caught in a nasty storm and thrown overboard. You washed ashore a small isle. Could this be Soraka? Who's to say? But you can't sit in the sand forever. Time to get to work. Okay. WASD to move. J to inspect. Interesting. E is next item. Tab, open map. F, adjust size! Yes! Thank you! Bigger horror game! Okay. Will it get bigger? Yes! Full screen! Can you guys see it? Yes! Fuck yeah, thank you, Soraka. Oh, it's so much easier to read now, too. H is empty hands. Okay, H is hands. K is interact. Okay, that makes, because I'm not going to be using the mouse at all, it seems. K is interact. Q is use last item. M is mute music, which we're not going to do. Y is adjust quality. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna play like this. I appreciate how fucking aesthetic this is, but this is so much easier to read. And I feel like in a story-based game, that's important. Empty hands are required to interact with many objects. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and R can be used to quickly access some items. Okay. Okay. And then press escape to exit. Okay. S for start. Mode select. Hushed New Moon, a mode for those who want a quieter, more relaxed experience. This mode has fewer hazards and offers more assistance in navigating the manse. Or Eerie Crescent, the standard experience. We recommend starting with this mode if you are familiar with mystery/adventure games. Aw, thank you, Sushi. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you later. Hugs and kisses and... Okay, we're gonna take the game's advice and start with Eerie Crescent. New user detected, enter your name. D-A-I-S-Y. I'm hype. I'm hype. I'm hype. Look at him! Wow. Wow. I can move diagonally. Okay. Press J. There's no dock or ship in sight. Did you wash onto the shores? Oh yeah. You're having a hard time remembering how it is you arrived here. Give cannoli. Thank you, Moon. Yum 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 yum. Heck yeah, give a cannoli. I was thinking, just for fun, I'd do like a, you know, treat stream where you can like buy the streamer like a food that gets delivered. I was thinking just for fun, I would get a treat stream, but the only thing on it would be cannolis. So if you wanted to really give a cannoli, you know? Ooh, graveyard though. Oh, that's right, Jay. They shall live forever guarding from afar. You might get sick of cannoli. You will get flooded in cannolis. The presence of the pallid shepherd shall bring forth the rising stars. Here's the thing. I fucking love cannolis. That's essentially how I set up my phone. I just went hot fries. And the caps, baby! Not gonna lie, my sister was obsessed with Andy caps, but I also quite like them. And just thinking about them is making my mouth do that water a bit. Cause they're so craveable. You know? Oh my god. This game is so fucking cute. Holy shit. I would just want noodles. I mean, you ain't wrong. Thinking about it, noodles are so fucking good. The headstone scuffed badly. HWEJ. Jestin, huh? Polskabui. This'll probably... Phyllis Lois. Here lies the gravekeeper, and it's the one that's well kept. A J is inscribed on the headstone. On further inspection, it looks as though something else was scuffed away beforehand. But never mind that. Something shimmers to your left. This headstone is well kept. Cyrus Haroldine. Picked up a pretty key. The bow bears a strange broken design. And this headstone is cracked, so I can't read it. Interesting. I suppose this is the gate key. The window is foggy and frosted. Attempting to peer through is futile. I love this game already. It's good. There's a gate over here. The gate's similar to the one out front. The padlock appears to be rusted shut. The rust appears almost artificial. It's completely isolated to the lock itself. Peculiar. Man. I actually would want a bunch of stuff. If Treat Stream were active, if I'm going to be honest. Because, we have a place right near my house called Manchu. Haunted plate. Is it a mounted plate? I was like, how is it haunted? Seems to be pointing at the lock. Okay. The engravings are too worn to read, but on closer inspection you can read the words estate, prayer, and king. Strangely, you could feel bumps among the worn words, even in steady. Okay, so maybe someone blind lives here. But, like, they have banh mi's there? Have you guys ever had a banh mi? Because they're like this, like, I think banh mi's are Vietnamese, right? So they're like a Vietnamese Cajun place. Oh, and they have banh mi's and like dirty rice and stuff, and it's like, oh my god. Pardon me while I mute, because I'm about to blow my nose. Okay, nose blown. We're good. Okay. The key is in your pockets, equipped it using Q and E. Oh. Oh, okay. That sounds good. So good. Gate creaks open. A chill runs down your spine. I'm gonna empty my hands, because I am suspicious. They also have just a bunch of fried chicken. What is they? I don't know what they be. Oh, okay. A banh mi is a type of sandwich. Usually it's served in a steamed bun, but this place just uses normal like po' boy bread. And it's a chicken sandwich with like this special sauce and like vinegar cucumbers and like pickled carrots, and like it's so fucking good. A note in a blue pen catches your eye. Reaffix tiles on bar, please. My robes catch on them. Robes in a bar? It's a notebook of some sort, perhaps for communication. Okay. Ooh, I freaking love sandwiches and chicken. Yeah, they're so good. So, it'd be like cannolis and calzones and banh mi's, I swear to God. It's a foggy mirror, you can barely see yourself in it. An old grandfather clock, its varnish is fading. This must be the cloakroom, then. Various ties dangle here, they're all paisley. Interesting. A black leather jacket with gray fur lining, its edges show some wear. Sewn into the tag is the phrase, return to BWH if found. Okay. And then I can get it through. Okay, BWH was on one of the gravestones. The fashion choices of some astound you. You'd be embarrassed to wear these. Also, might I say, Rock is moving very smoothly today. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you. I've been trying to mess with some settings to get it going. A sleeveless denim biker's jacket. Dress for the slide, not for the run. A worn denim jacket with fur, the cuffs have been sheared crudely. Purple scarf, glittery and gaudy. Pea coats with brass buttons hang. The red one appears to be a women's fit. Or a dude. We don't gender clothes in this household. A picture of a black man against a red sky. He's looking towards the sun. Who left this plate out here? Honestly, some people. Foggy mirror. Ooh. Let's go into the basement. Claw marks leading down, not the most inviting sign. Let's go into the basement. Hold on. Can I save? I don't remember if I can save. That's okay. Let's go into the basement. Let's go into the basement. Let's go into the basement and get all torn apart. Press K. Oh, that's right. I haven't. Maybe the gate key will work here? No, it doesn't. Okay. I can't go into the basement yet. The basement is only filled with good things. Look, if a monster's gonna tear me apart, he has my permission, he has my consent. You know? We stand a monster who knows what he wants. The open books pages are sun-bleached. You can vaguely read chapter 13. Oh, okay. Chapter 13? Oh no, spooky! Yo! This room's cute! Can I sit on this couch? Press J. A dark fantasy novella entitled Operette sticks out to you. The back describes the story of a man transported to another world and imprisoned. An isekai! How will Daramel delay his execution and escape this fantasy supermax Operette? And will he leave more or less than he arrived? You skim the first chapters, the main character seems like an idiot. Ain't that the way? This appears to be a role book for a game there called Castles and Creatures. On closer inspection, it seems to be a very watered down of a tabletop RPG. Next to the rule book is a campaign guide. It's called Foreboding Doom. The campaign guide shows 4 heroes and a horde of zombies with red eyes. The rules are very simplistic, but they have a ton of corner case exceptions. There oh, there we go. It's so cute. There are many magazines shoved this way, many on occultism or magic culture. Magazine on gardening catches your eye. Red flowers adorn the front. Behold the parasitic Catala flower, a crimson beauty but secretly deadly. It describes how the Catala flower consumes dirt as though it were food. The author warns how causes sinkholes and never should be planted above tunnels. Okay, this is a fucking warning. You wonder if the owners planted any Catala flowers here. Hopefully not. They might have. There's some vintage photo albums here. Most photos here are ferrotype. Yo! Ferrotype! That's the blue ink that requires exposure to the sun to turn blue. Even as the dates on the pages increase, the photos continue to be retro in nature. Some either love ferrotype cameras or simply didn't want to upgrade. There are some vintage photo... I don't know how many of you watch YouTube, but Morgan Donor recently did a dress that was done all in ferrotype ink, where she soaked the dress in the ferrotype fluid and then arranged plants on it and took it out in the sun for it to turn blue. And then, of course, wherever the plants were, it wouldn't turn blue because it wasn't exposed to the sun. And then, like, she washed it out, and it was so beautiful. It was like a combination of, like, tie-dye and vintage photograph, and it was so fucking good. Morgan Donor, baby. Wonderful, wonderful fabric artist. The face of the stone bust is somber. It gazes longingly at the other wall. Huh. Stone bust of a calm man. He appears indifferent to you. And then, what an enormous rug. Some sort of sun icon. I mean, Morgan Donor is also the one who did the shenanigan pants, where she combined Victorian biking pants with a Victorian biking skirt, which is just pants with a false skirt panel in front, with those types of pants that you would get at Hot Topic in like 2003, where they were fucking huge and had chains and bits and bobs all coming off of them. And she called them shenanigan pants, and they're so fucking choice. The bust has a piercing gaze. It almost appears ready for something. Oh, this is cute. That slaps. Yo, if you've never been on like the costuming side, the like fabric side of YouTube, Morgan Donor, Bernadette Banner, check these bitches out. They're fantastic. An antique grandfather clock. His hands no longer move. Bernadette Banner recently did an OnlyFans delve where she did aesthetic Victorian ankle shots as her OnlyFans. Oh my god, so good. Many of the books are religious texts, no Christian Bible though. Some of these are indecipherable. They appear to be no language you know. Okay. Some children's books are placed here, but why here? It is odd to be in the dining room. Holy shit, that is actually amazing. It was incredible. She discovered that if she had made her page a paid subscription instead of free, she would have made like $15,000 in a week. And she also discovered that taking photos as like, this is my main job, I take aesthetic photos of myself all day, takes a really long fucking time. It's like a full-time job. So, kudos to those on OnlyFans fucking in that grind set, getting that dosh. A sunny photo of flower seems to stand behind the bar. The place seems peaceful. I know there's a nail here. Glass tankards are placed on the shelf. They are frosted with a lattice pattern. I know there's some kind of nail sticking out, catching that guy's cloak. Booze rests on the shelves behind the bar. The labels are torn and unintelligible. Like me. Tankard and a plant, dustier than the others. Interesting. Let me behind the bar. What? I wanna raid the alcohol. Gimme. Gimme. I forget how to grab objects. You know? I forget how to grab objects. No. I'm so dumb. Okay. How do hands work? Exactly. Okay. So, then what's south of the dining room? The kitchen. Oh, let me in. Let me in, coach. I can do it. Boxes in the way. Okay. The antique grandfather clock, his hands no longer move. Okay. Notebook on the table. His cover is labeled Duties to Do. Several pages are torn out, but one with a recent date is dog-eared. The page is addressed to a brother by the name of T. You may have noticed the archways on the first floor are looking rather shabby. I'm charging you with the task of bringing them up to snuff again. Right now, it looks as though a strong tremor could break them. Ooh! While you're at it, craft new bars for the portcullises. They've grown weak. Our guardians can slip through them, which rather defeats the purpose, no? See that it is done before our next guests arrive. You wonder what could break the archways yourself, if you could break the archways yourself with the right tool. So the archways can be broken, and maybe I can squeeze through the portcullises. The guardians can, at least. Whoever the guardians are. This is that weird place. This is the trash. Some very stinky garbage. It looks decades old. Okay. Is this the red plant? Acquired a strange totem. It resonates darkly in your palm. I don't like it anymore. Hey guys, I don't like it. Tremor totem. Ah. I don't like it. Something about this game is reminding me of Faith. Can't totally place why though. Well, Faith is a retro game about. There's an old-timey incinerator. There is no maker's label on it. This incinerator looks almost steampunk. Shame it doesn't work. Faith is also a Commodore-era retro game that is heavily horror-focused with, lots of silence punctuated by gross, yucky... Oh! I was snagged by a Shoggoth. I got snagged by a Shoggoth, so apparently we're gonna run into Cthulhu. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I have to start all over again? Ah, interesting. I am captured. You'd rather not dwell on these. Chains and shackles. The sight makes you shiver. You're not sure how you got here, but you're glad you weren't bound. At least now you have a chance to escape. A cell gate. It's seen better days. The lock has 1/2 etched into it. Can I pick the bones up? My tremor idol isn't doing much. So let's try my keyring. No. Okay, empty, and we've got my hands now. Can't, You know what? Huh. I bet you have to, like, start a new game to free your previous self. 1/2 etched on it. Or 1 of 2. I thought so. We're breaking out, boyos! Hell yeah! A stone bench, presumably for guards. Yo! This game just got tremendously fucking sick! There's a message carefully written in blood here. I fear this is the end. I am the last of the keepers here. Even my confidant, Nefag. Ooh, never mind. Pretend I didn't try to pronounce that. Has left. Nefug. The gate is sealed and our order has splintered. Without someone to reunite us, we cannot go on. I shall gather what masks I can and assemble them somewhere. I pray our descendants can reignite us. Signed, Ogth. The gateway to Holly. Okay. Okay. A stone plaque, worn and old. Hollyan Aquifer and Prayer Hall. So this guy mentioned Holly, so that's where we're headed. A message written in blood is practically chicken scratch. Don't steal from the statues. Keep out of their lair. Signed, Schnuhat. An empty font. Twisting stones ornament the sides irregularly. Press K. You hear a stone sliding nearby. I see that opened up a path. This is some real farty synth, and boy do I love it. Don't steal from the statues, huh? Nothing to say about it, huh? Okay. A message written in cursive blood. Its script is fancy and light. The gate to the star shores is sealed shut without proper protocol. Your path is cut. Aw, thank you, Queen Goblin. I appreciate it deeply. Repair the arch and light the runes, and with the king you'll be attuned. It continues to the right. The message from the left continues on here. The placid lady guards her den. With her poem repaired, she moves again. Follow the sound of static snares. A chalk-scrawled code unlocks the stair. In caverns dark, cold, and tight, an eldritch symbol shall mark the light. Signed, Kretoth. Found a rusty copper key. It appears to be from a bygone era. A massive door emblazoned with masks. There appeared to be 2 masks missing. I do have a key, but this poem makes me think I don't want to open it yet with these 2 masks missing. So I'm going to go... Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. They don't like that I took their key. They don't like that I took their key. They are going to chase me. I am going to die. Woo! They do not like that I'm alive. They cannot stand that I thrive. I should use this totem here so I can stay alive. Oh no! Oh no, the boys! Rusty keyhole. Oh fuck. Oh! Okay, now there's a bunch of fucking guys roaming around. Are they gonna come up here? Do you think? I hope they don't. Because I gotta go back down there. Oh no. So they can get through that, but I can't. I was snagged by a Shoggoth. Oh, I like the little touch of real-time stuff still happening while you unlock stuff. Oh, that's all mouse. Yeah, oops, all mouse. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do it. We're gonna find these secrets. This is a really fun game. Oh my god. I still have all those keys though. So I picked up that ancient key. I still have those keys. And I keep shitting out these little things to try to keep me back, but... Oops. Secret passage. Others managed to escape, but did they have this totem? Actually, why wasn't this sealed? It's as though perhaps they wanted you to escape? They want me to escape. Are you gonna come alive, Mr. Rock? Doesn't seem like it. Empty font. An image of a mask emblazons the pulpit. An icon of their worship. The eyes are leaking. Something. You can't tell if it's intentional. Can I take the mask? No, I cannot. Well, did I go this way last time? Yes, I did. So I'm gonna go the other way this time. A steel door boarded from brown brick. You feel a cold draft from beneath. The door has no handles to speak of. You push on it with no avail. Let's try my keys. None of my keys work. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Okay. So this seems like you gotta slap a toilet plunger on it and pull like an Ed, Edd and Eddy cartoon. Exactly. Nabbed a revolver bullet. Yo, okay. It reeks of feces in these rooms, horribly so. They probably use these rooms for, you know, nature's needs. Okay, so we are in the toilet, turns out, BM. Hey, BM, turns out we are in the toilet. Turns out we are in the toilet? Uh-oh. Nothing in those. We're exploring while these boys are still asleep. Message written in hasty blood. The ire of the stone beast has collapsed the way ahead. Now we cannot reach the black stage. Ogth will be displeased. If only I had a way to crack through the rubble. Signed, Ayog. Are you mentioning me specifically because my name's BM? Maybe. It was more that you just mentioned a toilet. Tired script stains the wall. Both southern halls have collapsed. The records I kept there are gone. Brothers, sisters, forgive me. I must open the gate. The Baki above has grown hungry, but I've little to live for without my texts. My next trip will be my last ones. I must recover Castle Dia's tomes. Signed, Giftern. Oh, damn it. I set myself up for a double whammy then. Oh, shit. This boy coming alive. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This boy's alive, too. Oh, fuck. I don't know what happens when I die to these guys. Oh, I gotta activate the doohick again. Oh, hell. Okay. 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 No, don't do it. Don't do it. You were gripped by a log hole. Game over. Whoops. You know what they kind of remind me of? They seem like they're supposed to look like plants. But they remind me of Boomas from Phantasy Star Online. That's what they remind me of. They remind me of Boomas. Okay. I think we got a pretty good idea of this game. Deeply enjoyable. Deeply enjoyable. Wowzers. Okay. Yeah, we might do a whole Manson Soraka thing, because I want to figure out the mysteries. It was super neat. Let's see if this game is still up. Yep, you can get it for $5. $5, and you can have it all to yourself. I think not a bad price. Let's see. What else do you wish to try today? There's a couple that I was interested in. That I think would be fun. So let's go ahead, and I think we're going to try Spooky Station. So Spooky Station is a collection of 9 games. 9 Spooky Boy games. And as you can see from these shots, they vary wildly in gameplay and visual style. And I just want to try some of these fuckers out. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna frickin' do. Okay, open in File Explorer. Whatever. I don't know why Itch.io doesn't work anymore as being... Oh. This is only Tower of 100 Floors. Ah. That's okay. Oh, no, we did try this one. We're gonna... skip. We're gonna... Oops. We did play this one. Escape. Oh no. Oh no. Skip. 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 We tried this one. Skip. 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 There we go. Exit game. Because we have played this one before on stream. Okay. So this one, we only got tower floor. Oh, I only installed tower floors. Tower of 100 floor. I only... I didn't install all of them. Okay. I'll remember to do that for next time. We'll try some of these next time. You guys wanna get bonkers? You guys wanna get bonkers? You guys wanna get bonkers? It is a third-person objective-based horror shooter. It's called TARS. It's obviously influenced by Resident Evil and their STARS thing. It's it's zombies. It's zombies and it's a shooter. Uh-oh. Here we go. I believe in us. Uh-oh. Oh. Now, do I believe in my computer's ability to run this ding-dang game? That is a question. That is a real question. Headphones recommended. You hear them? You got it? Put your headphones on. Put them on. Don't be listening to this out of speakers. You're not going to get the full spooky experience. Don't you want to be spook? Preset quality. Thank you. Medium texture. Anti-aliasing off. Shadow quality. Disable. Shadow resolution. Low. Yeah. Apply. You want shitty ass textures. I'm gonna take my headphones off because I'm a rebel or whatever. Okay. Okay. Audio. We're gonna turn the music volume down just a wee little bit. Controls. Can I plug my doohickey in? Can I plug my doohickey in? Mid-game? Will it allow me? My controller? No. I shall have to exit out of the game to do my controller. I think. Rank nurse. Well, you heard him. I'm a nurse. We're gonna try it without the controller first. And see how we do. Previous occupation nurse. Samantha, age 24. Yo, this bitch a baby. Most recent entry. I can't believe it has come to this. It feels like only yesterday I was working at the hospital saving lives. Now I must learn to use a gun and take them. I keep telling myself these are not people anymore, but I can't stop thinking about who they used to be. I wish we could find a solution to this chaos. They are sending me on my first mission tomorrow. I heard they have lost contact with one of their teams. I should probably train before I leave. I need to live up to expectations. Okay, it's a good idea to always train first. Good luck. Thank you. Any key to continue, eh? Is the year 2051.
A disease of unknown origin has swept across the planet. All those infected have mutated into formidable creatures.
I've mutated.
What remains of the human population. All governments and countries in ruins. Humanity's survival is now in question. TARS was formed and is now all that stands in the way of total extinction.
And after training, we're going up pub. Getting a bit, You can press escape at any point to view the controls and change settings. You're leaving for your first mission tomorrow, and we need you ready for combat. You'll need to use your mini-map to locate objective points. Your main objective is indicated by a red marker. Head to your main objective now. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking gosh. I love... So you're a nurse now, huh? Yo. Nurse Rock. That would be so cute. In her little scrubs. Can you imagine? She's got her little scrubs and her fucking Crocs or whatever nurses wear on their... I am a nurse IRL. I forgot. I forgot. Oh my god. Okay. So, she goes real slow when... Congrats on your new Bugbear Assistant Craw. Can you imagine? Okay. The power-up will give you an adrenaline rush, temporarily increasing your speed. In any case, you won't survive without bullets, so make your way to the ammo dump indicated by the blue marker on your mini-map. Okay. Imagine. Rock walks in to your room. Her hair is up, so it's out of the way because she's got a lot of it. But she's wearing scrubs, Crocs, and, like, a lab coat with one of those little lanyard clips on it with her ID, and on her shoulder is Craw, and Craw is also in little scrubs and a lab coat with a little lanyard ID. And Rock comes in and is like, "Oh, I'm here to take your temperature. This is the doctor." Indicates to Craw. I'm just the assistant nurse. I'm not a registered nurse. Oh my god. I'm like the nurse that comes into the room and like takes your blood pressure and does all of the notes, like, "Okay, so are you still on these medications? What's the purpose of your visit today?" And Craw flies in and is like, "Okay, so, my assistant, your notes tell me that you've been having some problems with shortness of breath." Oh my god. What a fucking pair. Also, I keep forgetting to hit shift, because shift to run is my little pinky. And my pinky, I don't have big hands and I don't have strong hands. Always look out for... You can hear enemies approaching if you listen carefully. Make your way to the secondary objective indicated by the yellow marker. Okay, guys, let's listen carefully. Oh.
It is the year 2051.
And now the guy's back. The rural English farmer man is back. Oh my god. It's too good. Did you see those? Did you see those fucking idiots doing a big waddle? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh. That was funny to everybody else, right? Because holy shit. That was so silly. I just turned. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I think this game probably, it seems to be using, like, they're doing their big boy walk. Exactly. Ugh. It doesn't increase my speed that much, if I'm gonna be honest. They're doing their big walk. Rip. Oh my god. Like, unbelievable. I think there's a lot of, like, free Unity assets going on. This might be, less of a passion project and more shovelware, but you know, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Oh. I hear the boys. You know what? I think I'm good. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna skip training. Okay. Due to limited training, you will encounter weaker enemies. Odds are stacked against you, but you will have a chance. No, you were not doing the difficult one. We're just gonna... We're just gonna do our best to shoot these gangly ass idiots. Can you imagine you die? You, like, get this weird infection or whatever. Like, you get the Rona, right? And then... Oh, that would explain why it's the British farmer lad. Yeah. But you're this fucking normal-ass dude. You get the Rona, your lungs
Sam,
are bad, but you're healing up.
Position while we scout ahead.
They
And
should
then...
be back by now.
Okay, they should be back by now. E to view the mission brief. It's been 72 hours since we lost contact. Bloody bloody blah. Good luck. Okay. Okay. Let's find these boys turned to gangly idiots. And your lungs are healing up. And you just, like, sprout 18 inches and all your limbs get stretched like spaghetti. Ah. Combat
Let's
music.
leave the medic on her own.
Okay, I just need to learn to aim better. Listen, I'll take spaghetti limbs if it means being 18 inches taller. I mean, you'll also have to walk like a big boy. You know? Do you want to have the big boy walk? Is that what you want? I gotta be careful with my bullets, because I'm wasting them. I fought 2 guys and I only have 10 bullets left. Shit, the big boy walk. I don't know if it's worth it, actually. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, it's like, on one hand, you could be incredibly big, incredibly strong, incredibly handsome in that monster fucker type way. But also, you do the fucking Morrowind Argonian walk. You know what I'm saying? Is it worth it? Do you want to have to do the Morrowind Argonian walk for the rest of your life?
I need to find more ammo.
Of course you do it the second I go past this fucking... I need to find the more ammo. I don't want to do that walk for the rest of my life. No. Exactly. You never get anywhere. You constantly look like you shat in your pants. You know? Is that what you want? People to think you've pooped your pants forever? That you're just constantly pooping them and walking weird so people don't realize you poop your pants? But the way you're walking, people know you pooped your pants. Is that what you want? I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to go, but we're gonna treat this game like a Skyrim and pretend that this is acceptable. For a second I saw those red flowers and I was like, oh no, those red flowers are gonna cause sinkholes, I shouldn't go near them. And then I was like, that's the other game. This game doesn't have that. No big'em boys, huh? So, where is this? We know we're somewhere in Britain. But, like, is this the Isle of Man? Is this, like... Where is this? Where am I? Am I in Stropshire? Am I in Herringbridge? Am I in, Stratford upon Avon? Am I in good old London town? Where am I? Oh my god. $2? I mean, if you really need a good ass laugh, and you got $2. I know that sounds mean, but Christ. Oh. Okay. Whew. Okay, this game I am deeply interested in. It's got cult shit, it's retro, it looks just fucking gorgeous. Look at it. Look at it. Like, it might be like a walking simulator, but if it's an interesting walking simulator, who cares? Oh my god. Tars is so fucking good. And not because it was good, you know? Oh, the fact that they just like fucking run into you and it's game over. Oh, and their fucking walk. Their Morrowind ass Argonian walk. Oh. Beautiful. Gold. But man, when they're good, you know, I wouldn't actually technically qualify this as a walking sim, but What Remains of Edith Finch, I think is like the top of the genre, because you could consider it a walking sim, but it has gameplay segments. It has like miniature gameplay segments for each like story of the family you're coming across, you know? So I think it's like deeply engaging. I'm gonna turn up the brightness a little bit for you guys, because I know OBS can darken it a little bit. Music volume can go a little down. Subtitles, always. Yo, already this game, fucking subtitles, yes, please. Apply. Because I watch everything with subtitles now. Subtitles are like just a must. Sagebrush. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Man, I can't believe you guys fucking crushed the Dakimakura. Oh my god. Fucking crushed the Dakimakura.
I met Anne first, waiting for the bus. Normally, I avoid talking to just about anybody, but she struck up the conversation. She was so pleasant, so confident. She smiled at me as if she had known me as a kid, and we were just catching up after all these years. She told me she could tell I had a hole in my life. She knew what that was like, she said. She had also had a hole, but it was gone now. I asked her what she was selling, and she laughed and said nothing, nothing at all. That what she had to offer was free for anyone who wanted it bad enough. I asked her what had helped her. She just said, James.
Yep, that's how it happens. Like, I know cults are a horror staple, you know? But, like, you know, so much of the time, narratives about cults are, I'm gonna say, unfairly, eldritch. Which is to say, don't give away secrets. Albuquerque, the site of the perfect heaven mass suicide. Oh, Anna, no. But that is the true horror of cults. It's not like, oh, they're like, you know, dredging up to interact with highlighted objects, press E. Gate won't budge and you didn't bring anything to bust through. Okay, so we'll have to find the hole somewhere. But like, the real horror associated with cults is the fact that... Oh, okay. Okay. Like, these people who are just looking for guidance. You brought some gear in the trunk. Ooh, good. Like, end up ensnared by some fucking egomaniac and end up giving away... First, it's like little things, you know? Like, you know, he says, oh, you know, first you have to give away your privacy. Tell me everything about you. You know, I want to know everything about you. And then you have to give away, you know, your money. Well, if you know, I've helped you so much. If you just, like, let me, you know, if you just donate to our worthy cause, I can help so many other people, you know? And then it's, your family doesn't understand. You can't trust them. Your friends don't understand. We are your family. We are your friends. And then it's, you know, I'm like your dad. I'm like your father. And then it's like, I'm like, so it's like being in a relationship. I mean, kind of an extremely unhealthy, extremely toxic relationship. Where slowly they drain everything from you. And that's the thing that people don't realize. It is slow. You don't just go from a normal ass, sort of lonely person to somebody who's like, yeah, let's kill myself and all of my fucking children too. It's too dark to read anything. It starts out slow. and it creeps into your brain. Moldy dishes litter the table, stained and dusty. There's no food, though. Wild animals likely finish the scraps. It's just something where you end up giving away every single part of you that matters, and all that's left is fear. Fear of being ostracized, fear of the leader being disappointed in you, fear that you won't be one of the chosen to go to heaven, you know? Now the strings are rusted and lacquer faded. Nothing but just a perfect heaven awaits those of faith. See? Awaits those of faith. Implying, well, if you have a problem with how this is going, or how this is run, or the things that I do, you just don't have enough faith. There's no perfect heaven waiting for you. It's too dark to read anything. Do I have a flashlight? I suppose I shall have to find one. It's just cruel. It's cruelty magnified. And that's, to me, is what's scariest about cults. Is that you or I, in a place of weakness, any of us, could fall into something like this. Any of us. You think, oh, that could never be me. Everyone who's ever been in a cult thought that. It could never be me. Josiah plays original hymns, gospel reading, Juliet violin recital, gospel reading, children's reenactment of the Book of Sorrel. The power has been pretty finicky lately. You might have to restart the generator to get the lights back on. The key is in the box, and the generator is around the side. Okay. Let's get the lights on. So yeah, I mean, you know. So that's one of the untrue, I know, because I've turned down many sales pitches from pyramid schemes. Even at my lowest, I refuse to buy into an MLM. Here's the thing. MLMs are extremely cult-like. Like, they're basically literally cults. Yeah. You turn the key, press the button, and the generator hums to life. It's very true, but an MLM, like, it's obvious. Cult-like, BM, they're straight-up cults. They are cults that drain your financial stability until you're left with nothing. It's literally a cult. Because instead of believing in God, they're telling you, believe in yourself. You can do anything you put your mind to. And if you don't do the things you want to do, if you don't manage to sell all this product that you need to sell, you just didn't have enough faith in yourself. If you didn't pray as much as you needed to pray, you're not going to get into heaven because you just didn't have enough faith in God. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. You know? And like I said, MLMs are obvious, but I bet you.
Well, I had just graduated from college. You know, I was a communications major. That part was true. So I graduated and I couldn't find a job. I had no idea what I wanted to do and got pretty depressed. My boyfriend at the time said I was holding him back and took off, so that was that. I could have moved home, but I didn't. I stayed out in California, but it's not like I had any friends there. My parents would call and I would just lie about how things were going. I didn't know what I wanted because I guess I didn't really want anything. I would wake up and just count the seconds ticking off of my life until I fell back asleep. We were all broken in some way, I think. Some more than others.
Oh, the effect has paused the game. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. It was saving, that's why. Okay. But yeah, I mean... like... clinging to comfort. If someone is... okay. Have you guys ever heard of Tilly? The guy who managed to convince an entire family of French aristocracy that there was a vast conspiracy by, like, Freemasons and Jews, I think they said, to, like, murder them all and take all of their things. Like, he managed to convince him to give away everything, including their ancestral home. And the way it started was this woman was trying to get somebody to, like, fix up part of the school she owned. And this guy was like, I can help with that. And then, you know, he did. And she was like, okay, now I have to get these computers fixed for the lab. And he's like, don't even worry about it, I'll take care of it. And next thing she knew, the lab had brand new computers. And slowly it turned into any problem she had, he would take care of. Any decision she was unsure about, he would be decisive and get it done. Like, and for 3 years, this went on, until she relied on him for everything. Of course, talking him up to her family the whole time. And then he met the family. And he did the same thing. He would appeal to their sense of nobility. He would appeal to their, you know, like, sensibilities. He took care of everything for them. To the point where when he started to say weird things, they were like, I mean, it's Tilly. Tilly wouldn't lie to us. He's like our best friend. And then for the next 12 years, he convinced these people to sequester themselves in fear, to ostracize those who would not follow, to beat one of the family members when she couldn't, like, tell them information that he wanted. And they look back on it now and they say, that was ridiculous. How could that ever happen to me? And the answer is, because when you care about someone and something, when you are a kind person who cares about things, there are people out there who lack empathy and who recognize that kindness can be exploited, that weakness can be exploited, that having to rely on others can be exploited. And they exploit, get what they want. And you can't always tell who's genuinely just a nice person and who's manipulating you to get what they want. Unless you're familiar with manipulators. There's some that are pretty obvious. You don't have to be smart to manipulate somebody. But, you know. So, we think, oh yeah, I'd never fall for an MLM. But, like, your best friend comes up to you and, like, says something weird, and you're like, huh. Well, I mean, that's Daisy, though. You know? And then I just keep getting weirder and weirder, and you just keep going and going with it. And next thing you know, I've taken all your money, and I've taken all your family away from you, and everything's shit. But you think it's great because you're going to the green pastures up in the sky. Anyway, turns out I think I might have opinions on this game. Leonard, the pantry is not your personal snack drawer. Food for the flock is to share. If you keep stealing cookies from the storeroom, you will have to answer for your crimes in the cleansing room. They're good opinions, though, for real. Please pray and reflect on your actions and how they harm the flock. I'm praying for you too, Andrew. You know, all you ever have to do is look at a stan to know what love and adoration you have for somebody can do to you. You know? I wish there was a crosshair so I could... Spinach casserole, barbecue, fasting, pork chops, beef stew, chicken, fasting. So Wednesday and Sunday they fast. I know Wednesday does have some sort of religious Christian significance, but I don't remember what. Due to power outage, food stores have spoiled. We will have to replace planned meals with canned foodstuffs and produce until new supplies are acquired. Lunchiflies over there. The interior is coated with the long-dried blackened remains of various melted frozen foods. Gross. Small tin of green beans. Pork and beans, just like you used to eat growing up. Flies buzz around a sink piled with unwashed dishes. Ooh. You fiddle with the knobs. There is no hiss of gas, no clicking ignition. This range is long dead. You open the door and immediately slam it shut after the overwhelming stench of rotting meat hits your nostrils. Kitchen prayer. Enable us to use thy manifold blessings with moderation. Grant our hearts wisdom to avoid excess in eating and drinking and the cares of this life. Teach us to put our trust in thee and to await thy helping hand. I would like to point out, too, that particularly in Christian cults, something which is espoused is that in life you must suffer to achieve heaven. Suffering is considered a very essential part of being Christian, honestly. So, tons of cereal boxes, none of the sugary stuff, though. So, it's sort of easy to fall into abusive situations because you're like, well, this is normal. This is what has to happen for me to achieve grace, you know? Stacks of cardboard boxes storing everything from jars of yeast and jars of jam to paper plates and replacement light bulbs. So it becomes especially difficult for Christians. That's why so many of the cults in America, well, we have a lot of Christians regardless, but that's why so many cults in America are Christian, because the idea of being a martyr and suffering is a quintessential part of being a Christian. It can be a little confusing getting around our little home. Don't worry, Sister Anne has printed some maps to get you acclimated. Oh, Anne. So let's see. I believe we're in the community hall now. There's the farm, the fire pit, the school, Lillian, Viola, Andrew's trailer, Peyton, Leonard, the rectory, the chapel, the school, the fire pit, the mines, and the cleansing room. Okay. We actually used to have a fire pit, in our house, so for my non-American friends, that's not entirely unusual to have a fire pit on your property if your property is rural and, like, trash collection doesn't happen often. Thank you. A ping pong table is the only game you see around. Doesn't seem like there's enough room to play. You take a book off the shelf. We know the conspiracy can trace itself back as far as the 4th century, when an Athanasius and his cronies first began to exclude essential works from the Bible. Okay. That's also important to note that the Bible, as we know it, that was decided at the Council of Nicaea, and they chose which books go in and which books don't. So there are some books of the Bible that they decided were not inspired by the Holy Spirit, but that, you know, like, what if they were wrong? And that's actually a basis for many cults as well. The painting shows an intensely focused middle-aged man. He holds a book in his left hand. The painting seems less than professional, but the man's determination shows through. An angel walks through an empty field, his hands pressed together in prayer. This painting depicts an angel tenderly cradling the corpse of Jesus Christ in his tomb. In his tomb. Yo, we found the toilet. This is where I belong. I cannot use the toilet. You look tired. Oh, don't I though? Read Bible quote. And if a woman have an issue, and her issue in her flesh be blood, she shall be put apart 7 days, and whosoever toucheth her shall be unclean until the even. And everything that she lieth upon in her separation shall be unclean, and everything that she also sitteth upon shall be unclean. This is an actual Bible quote about women's periods, by the way. They're like, you literally have to quarantine women when they're on their menstrual cycle. Oops. And whoever so toucheth her bed shall wash his clothes, and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And whosoever toucheth anything that she sat upon shall wash his clothes, and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. So, it's an actual quote from the Bible. Hear that, ladies? Well, anyone with a uterus, you gotta set yourselves apart for 7 days. Honestly, I wonder why, like if they had a specific reason for it. Well, here's something that's not often brought up a lot of the time. Things like the passages about pork not being allowed to eat it, about it being unclean. That was literally sanitary advice. Like, the same for the passages about how homosexuality is bad. It's not that homosexuality is bad, it's that sodomy is, like, unclean. Like, you will get sick if you do it, because fecal matter is not something you want to fucking mess with. So, a lot of passages in the Bible like that are actually, like, cleaning advice. Not necessarily godly commands. So, they're basically saying, this woman's gonna fucking bleed a lot, wash all of her shit all of the time, keep her sequestered so she doesn't bleed on everybody else's shit, right? Pork is unclean because pigs will eat literally anything, and so they're super prone to parasites. So, don't eat pork. Don't mix fabrics, because if you mix fabrics, they're harder to clean. Because one fabric will need one thing and the other fabric will need the other thing. And your clothes will wear out faster. Don't engage in anal sex, because if you do, you might get an infection in your penis, because that's how poop works. Literally, all of those passages dealing with all of those things, and probably more, are basically the Bible being like, hey, here's some tips for keeping yourself healthy, boo, because if you ain't healthy, you can't sacrifice yourself for Jeebus. Jesus saith to him that he is washed needeth not save to wash his feet, but is clean every whit, and ye are clean, but not at all. Ugh. That one is a little more obscure. The King James Bible, is called King James Bible because it was produced by King James in King James time. So your Daisy and the Bugbear Avatar is rock. Yes, I started streaming as myself, and then I made Rock, and now I stream using her essentially as my lovely assistant. Oh no, Devil, no! That's so sad. That's the saddest thing I ever heard. Okay. Where do I want to check out next? Let's check out the fire pit. I haven't been to a good fire pit in a long while. Fire pit, fire pit. But yeah. Weirdly, you're getting... I have to find a way to get through to the other... Okay. So, it's not free. I have to figure out how to get through places. I'm gonna go home early today. It's a mild allergy, but I was still able to use it as an excuse. Now that's thinking. Now that's thinking. That's how you do. Aha, I knew it. When we all get to heaven, sing the wondrous love of Jesus, sing his mercy and his grace. In the mansions bright and blessed, he'll prepare for us a place. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. While we walk the pilgrim pathway, clouds will overspread the sky. But when traveling days are over, not a shadow, not a sigh. Let us then be true and faithful, trusting, serving every day. Just one glimpse of him in glory will the toils of life repay. See, that line is specifically about the suffering. Onward to the prize before us, soon his beauty we'll behold. Soon the pearly gates will open, we shall tread the streets of gold. Okay, so where am I gonna find some sort of something to pry open this bitch? Any cabinets I didn't check? I'm going to be honest, I've mostly just been talking bullshit out of my ass while I sometimes play this game. We've mostly just been talking, like, shooting the shit, honestly. Well, shooting the shit about serious topics, but that's fun to do sometimes. Can I jump? No, I cannot jump. So, there were toilets. Let's go back to the game room and see if there was anything in here. This is not the game room, this is a toilet. Game room's over here. It's been really interesting and informative, like legit. Well, keep in mind I'm no like a great time and also solid food for thought. Oh, another you flip through a pamphlet on the shelf. There's an ancient law that modern society has fought to bury. The role of man is to protect and nourish the flesh. The role of the woman is to protect and nourish the soul. You take a Bible from off the shelf and skim. For Christ also suffered once for sins, the righteous for the unrighteous, that he might bring to us to God, being put to death in the flesh, but made alive in the spirit. Okay, so that's all in the passages. I hadn't read them correctly. You really cannot play this ping pong table. Okay. Like, I'm not... I did go to a Catholic high school and have theology class for 3 years, because that's how long I was at the school. However, that does not make me in any way, shape, or form an expert on Christian theology, so take my words with a grain of salt. Yo, this game is so dark. Okay. Guys, am I stupid? I don't know how to... Honestly, like, if it were me and I were this able-bodied person running around, this is like a waist-high fence. There's 2 steps. I could literally just hop my little bunny ass right over it. Why do I gotta find a doohick? What do I got? Just a key. It appears to be locked. Not the correct key. Okay, so I gotta find the fucking key. Anybody have any ideas where a key might be? If you were a key, where would you hang out? Have you sinned? Are you plagued by doubt? Do you fear death? Do you have the nagging feeling that your church doesn't have the answers? There's a reason. Father James can help. Key. 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 Can I eat these pork and beans? Not ominous. What's ominous? There's nothing ominous going on. I was just exploring a cult compound where everybody committed suicide in 1993. There's nothing weird going on. We're just looking at pork and beans. I bet you the key's around here somewhere, because I did not examine the storeroom closely enough. You know? Key, where are you? Oh, all that pork and beans going to waste. I know. Although, honestly, most of this canned food would still be perfectly edible, it'd just be stale. You know? It'd just be stale. It's the beauty of canned foods. Well, I'm lost. Don't eat the gross old food. Look, do you know how canning works, Craw? They take the food, uncooked, they put it in the can with a bunch of water and seal that shit up, and then they cook it. So there's no bacteria alive in there that's there that could eat up the food and break it down for degeneration, for rot. So, like, even though it's old and past its expiration dates on foods are actually suggestions made by the manufacturers that for how good their food tastes, not for whether or not it's safe to eat. So you can still eat old canned food. I also know that if anything goes wrong in that process, you can get botulism. Now that is a good point. That is a good point. You can't get botulism. That's very true. You can't get botulism if they do a botch job. Do you think that's where that phrase comes from? If it's a botch job, is it because they did the canning wrong and you got botulism? I think that's it. Well, guys, I'm too stupid to figure out how to open this gate, so we're gonna quit this game for now. It's very interesting. It brings up a lot of interesting, like, topics for discussion, certainly. You can't spell botulism without you, or bot, or lism. Exactly. Oh my god. Okay. So this one also is interesting to me, because it seems like, yeah, it's a puzzle game, but it's also a, it's a dungeon crawler. So we're gonna try it out. We all know I've got the weak, flabby, smooth brain. This is okay. We're gonna try to do a big brain thing anyway and see how well we do. We weren't big brain enough to hop over a fence in the last game. But you know, sometimes life is rough. And you just move on. Oh my goodness. Oh my horrible Gimbless. Let's go. Roku Slido. Beep yeah! Oh my goodness, gravy. There's just the option to start. Settings. Here we go. Options. We're gonna turn the music down a little bit. We're gonna full screen this idiot. Yeah, there we go. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Okay. Resume. We're gonna start. Start. It's using the arrow keys. Use the arrow keys to slide. Oh my god! It's like plunge! Oh! Okay. It's like plunge. Oh no. Enemies will attack you if they slide into you. Enemies will also attack each other. Oh no. Oh no. I did so poorly. Okay. So this is a much more strategic game than my wee brainy boo can handle. Although I suppose I can just have these idiots mash into one another. Now they're not mashing into one another. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, this is the tutorial level, and it's so fucking big brain. Enemies can break potions. Oh, and you break the potions for health. Ho-ho! Okay. Okay, and you just gain health. It increases your maximum health. Clear the spiders to move on. He has 6 health, 1 speed, and 2 attack, so they're much harder to hit. Oh, this is some real big brain bullshit. Okay. They're really just rubbing up that whole ass side of the board, huh? Oh my goodness. Yo, let's go. Big brain. Yo. Oh my gosh. This game is I can tell this game is already weirdly addicting. This is a... yeah. You can tell. You can tell this game is addicting. Just by looking at it. Oh my goodness. Giga brain? No. Minimum brain. No brains. No brains in this operation. I'm basically just picking up a bottle full of beads and shaking it. That's what it feels like. I'm so about to die. Oh yeah, I die. Oh my gosh, okay. I've died twice in the tutorial. This is a good sign. Okay. Why do the enemies keep populating, is my question. Why do the enemies keep populating? Why are there so many boys? You know? This game is so weirdly good. I'm so bad at it. I really ought to be strategizing more, but I ain't. You know? Oh, landing a killing blow gains you XP. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so only if I kill them do I get experience. Good to know. Fuck. There I go again. Okay. This is... This is... Guys, I don't... Like... You can tell that I'm concentrating because I'm not talking at all. You can tell how hard I'm concentrating because I'm like, okay, we move this over there, and we do this, and we do that, and I'm concentrating so hard, and I'm not even doing well. Just pretend it's the fun slide puzzle from Pokemon. Just smash it until you get it right. That's basically what I'm doing. That's essentially what I'm doing. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, so we leveled up, and there's tentacles now. What the fuck? These tentacles hurt when you hurt them. And there's a weird little slime with a bone sticking out of it, and those tentacles are wriggling. That tentacle got more powerful. Click and hold equipped spells or hold shift to preview their effect. Press space to cast it. Magic! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Those tentacles are thorny vines. What's the difference? There is none. Actually, mouth breathe. Yo! I do 2 damage now. When you reach the turn... Oh, turn limit. Trap through the break door to move on to the next floor. Okay. So... you have to take a certain amount of turns before the trap door will open. Yo, a bunch of these idiots are killing themselves. Honestly, though, that's your mood. Okay. Try to move quickly, though. It's dangerous to stay around once the trapdoor has appeared. Okay. And you gotta break that shit open. Okay. Yo, we made it to level 2! No, we made it through the fucking tutorial! Oh my god. Okay. Treasure! Treasure! You guys see the treasure? Yo! Not good. Don't worry. I mean, whatever. I mean, delicious. Yo, lightning. Let's do it. Yo! I unironically love this game. It's extremely fun. It's difficult, and yet it makes you feel powerful. You know? And we're getting to the point where we can move on to the next floor. It looks challenging in a satisfying way. It is. It very much so scratches that itch. I lost most of my health to that green blob just now. Oh shit, it's 3 o'clock. Okay, well we made it to Forest 2. Oh, okay, and it's roguelike. Okay. Okay, it's a roguelike. It is called Rogue Slide. I should have figured. You know, but we are at 3 o'clock, which means we're done for the day, baby. Like, a lot of these games we played just now were so fucking choice, right? Like, we played a lot of fun games today. I'm quite happy. Tars is, Tars didn't turn out the way we wanted, but it was fun. And boy, can those idiots fucking wiggle. You know, boy, do those guys just a wiggle, you know? Ugh. Okay. Thank you everybody so much for coming. I am flabbergasted that you guys managed the frickin' the Dakimakura. I'm straight up flabbered my gasted, you know? Like, holy shit. When I set that goal, I was like, 50,000 seems like a lot. Seems basically unachievable. So I think we'll set a really tasty reward and see if people manage to fucking pull it off. And they straight up did. Okay, so I've looked into how to make Dakis. Daki time! And it seems like the way most people tend to do it is I do the artwork and then you download the artwork and order it from a custom Daki site. I tried looking into, like, I give them the design, it's like in their store, and then they print it. That's only for anime bitches, turns out. And, well, I am illustrated. I do not think I fall under the traditional category of anime. So, that wasn't necessarily a thing that, but what I will do is when, the Daki is ready, I will post the images, high quality images, for download on my Ko-fi for free. And in the description, I'll have links to several custom Daki sites that you can order from. It seems like around 30 is the lowest. You can pay for one. And then, like, if you're like really into the super soft, super like luxe Dakis, those things are like hundreds of bucks, and I personally don't get it. But I will not be seeing any money from this, because this was just something I wanted to do for you guys. I just want to make cute Dakis. And I think my next goal will be a cuddle blanket. So, I found a site, I think it's called Artist Shop, that allows you to sell, like, things like apparel and home goods and, things like that. And that you can get it printed on, like, blankets, and, like, Sherpa blankets specifically. Have you ever had a fucking Sherpa blanket? They're perfection. They're so warm. So I was thinking, Yeah, a Sherpa blanket. The Sherpa is a type of sheep. Nowadays, most Sherpa is artificial. So, you know, it doesn't come from sheep anymore, so you don't have to worry about, like, allergic reactions, because I have very sensitive skin. If it was actual wool, I would be... I would be covered in a rash. But, it's this soft, fleecy, incredible material that makes you just want to roll up in a taquito. So I was thinking, if this sounds cool for you guys, the next goals we set would be for the Rock Hug Cuddle Blanket. And the idea would be the art would look like she would have, like, her arms spread out on the blanket, and she'd be, like, it'd be a back view, but obviously you could see her face, right? And her face would be, like, snuggling in from the side, and her arms would be spread out. So when you wrap the blanket around yourself, it looks like she's giving you a big hug. So, I think that's gonna be our next goal. The hug bug blanket. So yeah. Chat, I'm gonna, after this stream, oh gosh, that'd be incredibly cute. Yeah, I think so. So then you can cuddle Rock with your Daki, while Rock cuddles you with your blanket. You know, just like mutual cuddling. You know, just a little bit of mutual cuddling. So, after this stream, I'm going to post on Twitter ideas for Rock's cute little outfit for the Daki. There's gonna be 2 sides, and they're gonna be cozy, they're gonna be comfy, and they're gonna be oh so tasty. So thank you, everybody, and thank you for coming today. I had a lot of fun. We talked about some serious stuff, and I just want to say that, like, I know we talked a lot about things like religion and things like family and things like all kinds of stuff. And I just want you guys to know, I'm not trying to make anyone feel like alienated. I'm not trying to make anyone feel like I'm making fun of them or being rude about them. Like transcendentalism too. Believe what you want to believe. So long as your beliefs don't hurt anybody else, we're so fucking cool. Transcendentalism doesn't hurt anybody. So if you want to believe in self-reliance, fucking go for it. I love you. I love my little bean. My little Emerson beans. My little Thoreau beans. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that before we hop off. So, we're going to direct the raid. Who are we going to direct the raid to? Yo! Okay, so, we have some pretty good options, but I think the one we're gonna send you to is Jacuzzi Tubs. Long-time viewers will know I've sent you off to Jacuzzi Tubs a couple of times. It's Carolyn Page. They are so fucking funny and good at games and good at tabletops. Like, please give them love. I love them so much. I wish I could just scoop them up and give them a little smooch right on the nog. So, everybody be nice to Carolyn. And I'll see you next time. Bye.